Hi, I'm John Ed Matheson. Have you got a minute for a bold confidence lesson? I mentioned having hip surgery, and that went real well for a little over 20 years. That's about the life of a hip. I'd played tennis and competitively and had really done a lot on it and started having difficulty. And my doctor, Dr. Hudersky, had retired. One of the problems about getting old is your doctors retire. And I went to a couple and nobody really wanted to do anything. They were skittish of it because they looked at an MRI and there had been some fluid that had gathered, didn't know what it was. They sent me to Birmingham to the orthopedic clinic there. And when they looked at it, they said, we'd rather not do that. And we'll try to help find you a doctor. I said, that's all right, let me find one. And Lucinda Cannon, who is on my board, said, hey, there's a great doctor in Opelika, Todd Shields. Let's talk to him. So my wife and I went to see him in Opelika. And as we were sitting there, he said, how can I help you? Nobody had said that. And then when we told him the situation, he said, I can understand why people don't want to do something, but let me just tell you, John Ed, if my daddy knew I turned you down because it was difficult, when my daddy got through with me, I couldn't practice medicine anymore. I said, man, I like your daddy. He said, I'll do that. And he said, now what I may have to do is, I may have to put in a temporary hip, and then we're going to have to get rid of that infection if that's what it is, but we'll give it a try, but I'm willing to try. And so he sort of built a hip, made it, and then put it in and put me on all these antibiotics. I mean, they were heavy. Then I had to take probiotics to help with the antibiotics. And I got some probiotics, and it said you can either get 100 or 500 or 1,000 or 50,000. I said, how do you count that many probiotics in one little pill? But they took it, and it did well. You see, Todd Shields was willing to take on a tough situation, and I'm the recipient of that. Hey, don't let anything be too hard for you if God leads you to do it.